Bollywood has been showering the South film industry with praise for producing mind-blowing movies with creative concepts and jaw-dropping visuals. But let's not forget, there are still a lot of South creators cranking out films that make it seem like the industry hasn't progressed much at all. Honestly, I don't know if this is one of those genres where you're supposed to just put your brain on airplane mode and go along for the ride, but that's definitely how it felt. If you're the kind of person who needs logic in a movie, then I'm sorry, this one's just not for you. But if you're able to switch off your brain and enjoy a full-on masala entertainer, then you might actually have a good time. The plot is basic. Actually, the way it's presented feels basic and predictable, though the script had so much potential. It almost seemed like the filmmakers were rushing through the project, and as a result, none of the scenes had time to really develop. You know what I mean? There were a few action sequences that were well done, but most of them felt pretty average. On the bright side, the comedy in the first half was genuinely funny, and there are a few twists that might surprise you. As for the cast, Vijay, as usual, was exceptional. Everyone else did a decent job except Prabhudiva. That man just can't help but deliver his lines and do his stunts like he's in the middle of a dance routine. And the biggest problem is you just can't connect with any of the characters. Another letdown was the music and the Hindi dubbing. The music was borderline unbearable, and the dubbing wasn't much better. One thing that caught a lot of attention was the de-aging of Vijay's face for his younger version, which you probably saw in the trailer. While a lot of people weren't fans of how it looked, I'd say it wasn't actually that bad, especially given how expensive that kind of technology is. But where the film really drops the ball is in the overall visual effects. Now that we've seen some incredible films coming out of India with top-notch VFX, this level of work just doesn't cut it anymore. That said, there were a few moments where the theater turned into a stadium, especially for Vijay fans who know this is his second-to-last movie before he quits to join politics. There were also some cool political and cricket Easter eggs sprinkled throughout, which were well executed. In the end, much like how Thalapathy saves the day for CSK in the last over, it's the final climax and Vijay's performance that might just save the film. No spoilers here, but the way the last scene is set up, with the commentary playing in the background, is pure whistle-worthy stuff. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Look, I'm a huge Vijay fan myself. I've probably watched the Leo entry scene a million times. Honestly, that's the only reason I could sit through this 3-hour film. And that's why these kinds of mass entertainers still get made. So, if you're a die-hard Thalapathy Vijay fan, forget everything I or any reviewer said. Go book your tickets and enjoy the ride. That's it for the review, folks. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Drunken Movies for more content like this.